Greetings. This is Yasha Ben Israel, also known as Terry Whitfield, and I got this story I want to tell y'all today. This story, I'm going to call it When a Girl is Playing You. That's right, when a girl is playing you. Let me clear my throat. All right. Now, this story takes place in about 1980, right? I couldn't have been no more than 7, maybe 8 years old. This is a blunt moment. You need to roll up and feel this one, right? I couldn't have been no more than about 7 or 8 years old, right? And I go and spend the summer with my cousin, and I spend the whole summer with him. And he is about a couple weeks younger than me, so we just around the same age. And he started school later, than a year later, so he was behind me a year of school, right? So I don't know much about women, girls, the opposite sex. Here you is a guy 7, 8 years old, right? Now I meet this young girl. I forget this girl's name. Was her name LaRonda or something like that? I can't remember this girl. I think that was her name, LaRonda, a little young girl. And she might have been about 7 or 8 as well. Now, as a kid, any other action, any other interaction that you had with the opposite sex, you were in your male dominant, form, even as a child, right? Anytime that I've ever liked a girl, because when you 7 or 8, that's when you start letting girls know you like them. Y'all ain't doing nothing bad or freaky or anything out of the box. You're little kids, right? And you just have a natural liking for girls. So I have my little girlfriend. I want you to be my girlfriend, that type of thing. And I was aggressive like that with them. Or if I was scared of them, I would write on a note, I like you. Do you like me? I want you to be my girlfriend. Will you be my girlfriend? Circle yes or no. And I pass this note and I pass it to somebody and I'll give it to my sister or one of my female cousins. Hey, get this to your girl. And then when the girl would read it, they would get excited or whatever. Whatever it was, as a young boy, I took the initiative to let the young girl know I liked her. Now, the first time a young girl was aggressive, an alpha female towards me was at 7 years old, and she was the same age as me, right? And she taught me a lesson that I'll never, ever, ever forget. I've never forgot it. This was the very first girl that I ever dated, right? Or ever liked, and I asked her to be my girlfriend. But prior to me asking her to be my girlfriend, I was telling my cousin about the girl, and I was telling and his sister, my cousins, male and female. And the cousin said, that girl used to go with so and so, the male cousin that was right there in the room. And I don't know, that's what I heard. I don't know whether that meant that they still liked each other, did they have anything going, you know what I'm saying, still or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But so at that point, I asked him, like, do y'all still go together? Is y'all this and that? I never really got a solid response or anything. We kids, you know what I'm saying? I know that, we kids, so whatever. But this girl was so dominant in conversation. She gave me attention. I mean, I would show off around her. I mean, every time she came around, I tried to do everything I could to impress her. Just wild. I started doing backflips and shit. I think I had just got out of a cast. I just had on a cast. I think a short cast. I had a long cast because I just got hit by a car. And I used to like to flip and shit. So I think I was trying to turn back flips and all of this crazy foolishness, to try to impress this little young girl. So I ended up impressing her and whatnot. And in talking to the girl, somehow, I don't know how and why I did it, but I asked her to be my girlfriend. She said, yeah. Right. But in this conversation, this young girl told me, she said, you know what? She said, I'll think about it. And I'm like, why you gotta think about it? She said, because I'm gonna tell you something about what one of her older relatives told her. Now this at 7 years old. And this girl understood it and she was ready to play that game. And this game is when girls playing guys. She told me, yeah, she would be my girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? But, and that's because somebody told her, an older female told her that you could date guys that you don't like. Play like you like them. And if you play like you like them, you can get things from them. It's called playing. It's called when the girl is playing the N-E, the N-word. You see? Wow, when girls is playing the N-word. I'll say closest to it is the Ethiopian niggas, N-E-G-U-S. But you know the word, the N-word. When girls is playing an N-word. Wow. That young lady taught me that women will date you. They will sleep with you. They will have all type of interactions with guys that they really don't like just to gain power in this world. And this power she's going to gain in this world is going to come from that man. Girls playing, yeah. When a girl plays you, ain't that something? The amazing thing to me is that I learned that early. I learned that before I ever became promiscuous. You know what I'm saying? I learned that probably around the time I learned how to read and write. It was one of the first lessons ever learned. And it's a lesson that a lot of men will go throughout their lives not ever knowing. Peace. This is Yasha Ben Israel when a girl is playing you. Hit that like, share, most importantly, subscribe. Please subscribe more than anything else. Also, hit them donations in the Cash App. $ capital Y, lowercase ASHA, capital B, lowercase EN, capital Y, lowercase ISHRAEL. Hit that Cash App and subscribe, most importantly. Peace. When the girl is playing you.